As I mentioned off the top, it's not the most interesting story, but there are some very fascinating little bits within this Torah reading. In that reading we just read, so it's setting up the Leviim, and it's reminding us of the tragedy. Aaron had 4 sons, the 2 sons, Nadav and Avihu, who got overexcited, offered this strange fire and died on the spot. Eleazar and Itamar were left. But what's really interesting is, did you catch the opening there? The opening there, it says, Ve'ela toldot Aharon u'Moshe. Almost never is that the order. It's almost always Moshe and Aharon, Moshe and Aharon. Aharon's the older brother, but he's with Moshe, Moshe and Aharon. But here, because Aharon is the dad, Aharon u'Moshe. But this is the interesting thing. What an interesting midrash I found on this. Aharon's sons are listed. Moshe actually had 2 sons. Remember? With his wife Tzipporah. They're not listed here. This is the line of Aharon and Moshe. And yet it's just Aharon's sons. So what's the deal? Well, the first problem is, why are Moshe's sons left out? And one of the explanations that I came across was given is that they weren't part of the Exodus experience. They didn't leave Egypt. They stayed in Midian with Tzipporah and their grandfather, Yitro. So they didn't escape from slavery. They didn't go through the same thing that everybody else in Bnei Israel did. And so as a result, they get left out. But the other take that I thought was so interesting is that Moshe gets credit as being like a father of Aaron's sons, because the Midrash says that Moshe taught them Torah. And that the value in teaching someone Torah, whatever that represents for you, is so high that it's like being a parent, to take on that responsibility. I thought that was such a beautiful teaching, because at first it may seem, okay, yeah, the line of Aaron and Moses. But wait a second, where are Moses' kids? Well, Aaron's kids were considered to be like Moses' kids because of his role in their lives as a teacher and a teacher of Torah. So